Hello and welcome to this video from a gameplay for all seasons. Today we're talking about Hogwarts Legacy, and in particular we're talking about events that I am very much looking forward to seeing and being part of in the game. Now, I'm not talking about events that we know happened during the time that this game's going to be set. We know it's going to be late 1800s. We know various particular events happen. For example, Eloise Mintumble in 1899 had a bunch of issues with a time turner, which created all sorts of strange and peculiar effects. What I'm talking about here is actually events that you just have in your calendar. So if you got, start of your term, you got given a diary or a calendar, whatever you get given at Hogwarts, and it has various events marked out on it. These are the events that just happened during the school year. And I'm going to go through the 5 that I'm most looking forward to seeing. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first event that I'm very much looking forward to is Quidditch. Now, when I say Quidditch, again, I'm not talking about playing it, having some grand mechanics, so we have some fantastic separate mini game. What I'm actually talking about here is the event of Quidditch. So I'm talking about the whole school getting excited about it, people walking around in their Quidditch, getting caught up in that excitement of the event just happening, because whichever house you're in may not have its Quidditch game that day, but you still expect to see a lot of excitement. You should be allowed to go along and watch, and I think there should be a different feel to it in that day. Maybe during the day people will be making references to it, and I think it should just be fun to get whipped up. It's not, there's not a lot of Quidditch games that happen throughout the year, but each time they do, I hope that it really is quite an exciting event that sort of draws you and gets you quite excited about it. So Quidditch, that's one thing I'm looking forward to. The next thing I'm looking forward to is Christmas. Now, obviously Harry Potter is not a Christmas film. It's not Elf, it's not A Night We Save Christmas or Die Hard. All three obviously are very much Christmas films. But Harry Potter isn't a Christmas film, but Christmas obviously is quite prominent in it. And it's in the films a lot, it has that Christmassy feel to it. So I think, it's a time that should be quite interesting. It's not going to be a time we haven't seen before there, but it should be that sort of cozy time and should sort of complement quite nicely when it's not Christmas and other events happening. So, they should be able to have quite a lot of fun with that and do something which is quite memorable. So that should be good. So the next event that I'm quite looking forward to, and going right to the end of the year now, is exams. So we know at the end of the 5th year, and we are starting in the 5th year, you do your ALS, your ordinary wisdom levels. Now I hope for these it's quite comprehensive really. So I don't want to go there and press X 3 times, press square and whatever, pressing the right order at the right time, and hey ho, you get a fantastic grade. I hope they really think about it very hard. This is a school, people are looking forward to playing this. I think some people do want to effectively just learn, and I think it will be nice to actually make the exams quite hard to actually get a good grade, because one, that will be rewarding, and two, it gives a meaning to the rest of the year. And also, if you're going to do some research, you can do some homework and things like that throughout the year. I think that'll be fun, and like I say, give that extra meaning. So very much looking forward to seeing what they do with the exams. So the fourth thing then that I'm looking forward to is, and I'm very much hoping, I don't see any reason why they wouldn't do this, but every 7 years they have the Wizarding Schools Potions Championships. They had it in 1819 and 1897. And I very much hope they include it, because we've not seen it before. I think it could be quite interesting. And not only that, there's a load of schools which participate in it. So you get a Wizarding School in Africa and Japan and various other ones as well. And we haven't seen those schools in the franchise somewhere. So it gives them a bit of creative freedom to do what they want, and also to show us some other things. So I think, like I say, I really hope they do that, because you get to see other schools. Plus, I think, again, it will be quite fun. It will be something that marks itself out. And I think it would be more fun than doing something like the Triwizard Tournament, which obviously is a big part of the Goblet of Fire. The very last thing then that I wanted to mention, which is an event in the diary, is a bit similar to Christmas, is Halloween. Again, Halloween seems to be a really big part of the Wisdom world, or certainly Hogwarts. In fact, the Keeper of the Keys, or also known as the groundsman of Hogwarts, so Hagrid or Orgon, whoever is going to be the groundsman in this game, we don't know who it's going to be. One of their roles is actually to grow all the pumpkins, so it is obviously very, very important. So, like I say, it should be, it's another time that they can dress up the Great Hall, they can have a lot of fun, they can have, decorations all over the place. And I think, again, it just complements those days when something's going on and something's not. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. I'd be delighted if you hit the subscribe one as well, and I'll see you on the next video.